pavement. I'm saying they broke the rules, never going to school. Always acting like a fool, trying too hard to be cool. Fitting, it wasn't for me, coming running out of the basement, yeah. I'm no stranger to being left off the team. I'm doing me, get out of my face and leave me be. Asking, do I got the nerve, and when will I learn? So I'm burning this curse by sending verses straight through the paper. So see you later to the haters. Instead, I wouldn't make it, punching holes in the wall, cursing out. All of this hatred, walls are peeling from this anger. I got to repaint it, gotta stand up, sick of being down, tasting on that pavement. I gotta be patient, I gotta keep going, gotta keep pacing this race, erasing doubt, taking a look at my reflection. I got this, no more second guessing, checking my progression in this mess. I calling it my life's lesson.
Still gotta think about me. Change your mind. Still gonna think about me.
Is it amusing, so confusing, coming up feeling left out like I didn't belong? So move along, getting shut down. The person looking back at me had me second guessing. No mistake, I was the furthest thing from an honest blessing. I'm not messing around, I've been tested. I've settled for less than abandoning shipwreck, getting ejected, escaping from my lows, always found in a high, consuming in it, ruining me, living life full of lies. It wasn't working as the road was pulled out from underneath my feet, dropping me to the ground, head pounding, I could barely breathe, realizing that this could be my last breath. Then you showed your face to me, that's a sight that I'll never forget. The love I searched for my whole life was inside of me, not empty bottles, jagged points, or glass pipes confining me. The desperate search for the truth was over. It took me almost losing my life to just get sober. Can we please start over?
Airplane mode. Still gotta think about me. Still gonna think about me. It can take you all night for the rest of your life, but until you change your mind.
My turning point in life, man. I don't feel like I need to escape my own reality anymore, you know, because God found me and gave me a purpose. I feel like I deserve the life I'm living now. Yeah, I'm living now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We are back here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour. Another awesome episode. Got a lot of awesome updates for you guys this morning. Tap on in, like and share this video. Good morning, everybody. We got Hash Beebs in the house from Hash Beebs Records. We've got Jamil from ICU. This show brought to you in part by Team MHX, Syndicate Empire Radio, ICU, and the Relevant app. Make sure you guys join us on the Relevant app today, our brand new platform for all you guys, especially all you 420 friendly folks out there, to be able to smoke and to share our 420 content without people fucking with us, without Facebook fucking with us. So come join us on there, and with a new addition to the Relevant app, yes sir, we've got the one and only, the legend himself, Mike Tyson, with his own podcast on the Relevant app. So make sure you guys go download the Relevant app today, create a vibe, and join the Mountain High X Entertainment vibe, the Weed Speak vibe. And if you guys are inclined to check out Mike Tyson's podcast, go check out Tyson's Topics. Yeah. Blazing some Durban Kush this morning. Hell yeah. We've got some diamonds for you this morning. We're going to be smoking on some diamonds. We've also got some orange sherbet wax from Tweed Leaf. Went to stop by at Tweed Leaf today. Shout out to Tweed Leaf in Old Colorado. Make sure you guys go check them out. Let them know the Sarge, the Mountain High X Entertainment said what up. And yes, we got that orange sherbet. We got that orange sherbet wax, a nice big old ball of wax. Looks like it was plucked right from my ear. Still tasty as fuck. And of course, we've got some diamonds from Ascended Labs. Ooh, look at this.
What's good? It's your Colorado native right here, Vanderman, and you tune in to the best radio station in the state.
Diamonds, ghost diamonds, ladies and gentlemen, nice and pure white diamonds. So yeah, we're gonna take a moment and we're gonna give this video a quick share. So go ahead and share to your friends, share to your Facebook pages. Let's get this shared real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Thank you for the like, Hash. Thank you for the share. Make sure you guys drop us a share too as well. We're going to be smoking up. I wanted to start off this morning kind of showing off a little bit about the stuff we're doing in school at Full Sail University for all you entertainers out there, all you media producers, production, anybody that's involved with that, whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's cartoons. So our assignment this week, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Foley sound effects and creating sound effects for movies, for cartoons, for all sorts of cool stuff. So I wanted to show you a real quick clip. I think you guys will get a huge kick out of this, a huge laugh out of this. But we ended up having to take a cartoon segment and add our own dialogue, add our own sound effects and everything into it. Really cool, fun project if you guys are learning audio production and all that stuff to try out and have fun with, play with. Because that's one of the best ways to learn these things, is playing around with it and learning it. As long as you know how to use your tools, utilize them, play around, play with it. Not just music. Don't utilize just music. Utilize it with other things. Commercials. I know many of you artists have a lot of events, a lot of shows that you could be utilizing and creating your own commercials, your own video commercials and audio to promote these events and whatnot. So these are great techniques to use. But I wanted to show you real quick. Escobedo, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Some Grand Gorilla Shatter. Ooh, that's got to be an indica because Gorilla strain we all know is an indica dominant thing. So, all right. So let's get the display capture real quick. Let me make my. Yeah. See, found a cool new way to do this. All right. So without further ado, to start our show off this morning, I present to you. Still in production, so not fully done. I'm only about a third of the way done with this, but I think it's, no, we're not talking about your song, Hash. We're talking about a cartoon that I did an audio for. So check this out real quick. We'll get to your song in a minute. But give me one second. Let's see if we can get this going here. Hold up. Let's turn down. Let's mute that up real quick. All right. And there it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so without further ado, I present to you a third of my cartoon strip. I don't have a title for it yet, but I think you guys get a kick out of this. This is meant to be funny, and this is totally meant to be for adults, so not for kids. Not for kids. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, it's asking me to choice? What? All right, let's see what we did. This way. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Do I have the sound? Is the sound working? Oh, hold up. No. I don't have sound working. All right, hold on 1 second. Let's see if we can get this sound working. Where's my sound? Huh. Okay. Never mind. My sound's not working. Why isn't my sound working? Why isn't my sound working? Huh. Okay, that's weird. I was just testing it. I just tested it. Hold on. Let's try this. Open with. Will this work? No. That ain't gonna work. Hold on. Is that gonna work? Oh, it's not gonna work. What? Is it cause, oh wait, maybe, properties? Is that gonna work? No, that's not gonna work either. Man. Okay, we're gonna have to do that later, cause obviously. See, yeah, I got no sound. All right, let's see if we could do it this way, actually. See if we can do it like this. Let's do it like this. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. My short little cartoon clip that we were doing for school. Let's get that music. Oh man. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty cool. Did you have bats in Colorado? I saw two of these fellas yesterday almost landed on my shoulders. No, we don't have no bats in Colorado. What's up, Wolf? Thank you for tuning in. Okay, sorry, I was catching up on the comments over there. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. Cool little project I've been working on. I don't know why that sound wasn't working. I tested it before we went on, and it was working perfectly fine. I don't know what happened. But anyway, toss up marshmallows. The bat will grab them and fall to the ground. Really? What do they like blow up? Like when you feed bread to pigeons, bread and Alka-Seltzer. I hear actually in parts of the country that's actually now illegal. You're not allowed to feed pigeons, birds with bread with Alka-Seltzer because apparently it blows up their stomach and it kills the birds. And next thing you know, you got a pandemic of dead pigeons laying around, hundreds and thousands of dead pigeons, especially in New York City. Right, you're awake now. Oh man. So yeah. Welcome everybody. We finally got some people on here this morning. We're gonna start our morning, take some dabs again. Like I said, we got some diamonds. We got some of that Chem de la Chem diamonds for you guys. We're gonna smoke it up. You can't really see it on here, but we're gonna get our tools in the tray. I feel like this is a rig moment for this one. The diamond's definitely not for the nectar collector. We're gonna put this one aside for now. We'll smoke the wax out of this one. We're gonna get a nice big old scoop of this freaking diamonds, bro. These diamonds. You know, and diamonds are not the rarest stone in the world. There's actually a marketing campaign that made diamonds one of the precious stones in the world. However, in real life, realistically, they are not that precious. All right. Let's clean that up. It was all about money, and then they made a marketing campaign that induced the American buyers and convinced the American people that diamonds were the only stone to get that was worth so much money, and then they put a price on it, and that's what people made. That's when people made diamonds the standard to gifts and foreverness and weddings and the most important stone in life, that women can never live without diamonds because diamonds are forever. And because of that ad campaign, diamonds are now one of the most non-rarest but most expensive stones on the market. Is Eric Bowman, is Purple E-Rock performing at the Roxy yet again? Yeah, he has been. He has been performing at the Roxy. We actually have a show coming up May 6th. I believe it's Big Hoodoo. I think Big Hoodoo's going to be there. All right, Elizabeth Taylor. Hey, man. I'd rather be Elizabeth Taylor than Liza Minnelli. No, I'm just kidding. Liza Minnelli's cool as fuck. All right. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm not trying to give a bad review on the diamonds at Tweedleaf. However, they have diamonds at Levity Wellness that are laden in sauce, in diamond sauce. That are actually more of a chunk of a rock than it is what this consistency is. This consistency is what I be talking about, how it ends up looking like sand. Do you ever get diamonds that look like sand? Are diamonds supposed to look like sand, guys? Or are diamonds supposed to look like fucking rocks? Escobedo. Freak on a Leash. We can't play Freak on a Leash. We'll get muted. We'll get muted on Facebook if we play Freak on a Leash. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. All right, cheers, guys. Chem de la Chem. Diamonds. That looks like fucking sand. Looks like that moon sand. Oh, yeah. Tasty as fuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, clean that up. Oh. Oh, that's a good way to put it, Damien. I never really even thought about that. So it's diamond dust. Fancy way to still charge diamond prices, right? Right? That's essentially what it is, diamond dust. That's what they need to put a new label on this. 1 gram diamonds, it needs to be saying 1 gram of diamond dust, not diamonds. I mean, when you ask for gold flakes, are you asking for fucking gold dust, or are you asking for flakes of fucking gold, right? There's a preciseness to this. Pixie dust. And see, that's what I call pixie dust, is what I call sugar, fine granulated sugar. Sugar, like dry sugar, not sugar wax, not live sugars, like sugar, dry sugar. Like, I don't know. I've seen dabs that were like this, but even dustier, but they weren't labeled as diamonds. They were labeled as sugar. Like, what? Is this really sugar? I'm about to put this in my coffee, bro. Gold leaf, not flakes, right? Gold leaf. That's the gold leaf. The whole fucking sheet, guys. Which, you know, you can actually buy for super, super, super cheap on Amazon. Like, you can actually, I've seen gold leaf sell for like maybe like as small as like $5 to $10. $5 to $10. You get a nice decent size sheet, you can get it for $20 on Amazon. But then you go ahead and take that gold leaf and you wrap it in a burger, and you just made yourself $1 million fucking burger. Real shit, like a $2,000 fucking burger. You crumble that gold leaf up and sprinkle it on your burger bun. Which, by the way, you can actually eat because everybody knows gold is an inert metal. Which means when you ingest it, it literally goes from one end and out the other. People in Louisiana thought that sugar was like real sugar. Really? I don't know. Has anybody actually really seen sugar? Like, I've seen sugar cane. Sugar cane is cool. I used to love to chew on them. McDonald's is going vegan, and nobody cares about McDonald's going vegan. Everybody's going vegan. Everybody's doing something to accommodate the non-meat eater out there, which doesn't make any fucking sense. All right, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Burger King was created for fucking burgers. All right, not tofu, not bean product, burgers. All right, char-broiled, grill-broiled, char-broiled, fucking burgers. Sugar cane grows in Louisiana. Oh, I love sugar cane. I love sugar in the raw, not that shit that you get in those packets that look like little fucking tiny sand. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you it's like they made chemically made sand. I've never, honestly, because I've seen sugar that you buy from the grocery store. Like, everybody buys sugar, right? Little granulated sugar bits and whatever, sugar, right? And then I've seen sugar cane. I don't understand how they get that product of sugar from a sugar cane. I could see like maybe drying it out, but it's just two totally different things, and flavors too. Flavors. If anybody's ever chewed on a sugar cane, on a real sugar cane, there's a huge distinct difference. Is it? The majority of the sugar we buy from the stores come from Louisiana. Just like the majority of the silverware you buy is actually made in Thailand. I didn't know if anybody knew that, but Thailand is known not only for their heroin, not only for their Thai stick, and not only for their lady boys, but mostly also for the silverware. I think over 80 or over 90% of the world of America's silverware is made in Thailand. Dry sugar, raw is way better, right? Raw is way better. I kind of assume that, man. And the crystals are bigger. I don't know if it's like kind of the same process as creating diamonds. But diamonds are hard. Diamonds are hard to make as far as the cannabis diamonds compared to sugar. Sugar. Every time I've ever made sugar, I've had like sugar water. Sugar water, you let it sit on a plate, on a windowsill and let it dry up. And it just turns into this flaky powder shit. You know what I mean? Oh, your silverware says Cambodia? Yeah, because they're probably shipping it from Thailand into Cambodia. I don't know why they would do that, though. Does your silverware actually say Cambodia on it? I think that's like the fake silverware that you'll get. You know, like the fake silver, like how they say okay, for example, the AK-47, right? There's 3 different kinds of AK-47s. There's Russian, Romanian, and Egyptian AK, right? And the only one that really matters is the Russian AK, because that's where it fucking came from. Everything else are knockoffs. That's like your silverware, bro. You buy silverware from Cambodia, it only lasts half the life of silverware from Thailand. That was a horrible Asian accent, by the way. Okay, are they real silver? Right? Hell no, they're not real silver. Oh, which is also surprising because we all know that anything made in Thailand is usually cheap, except for the fucking silverware. Silverware, I mean, you can get it inexpensive, but it's actually real silver. They actually make it in Thailand. Um, maybe some lead. Oh no, you're gonna die, bro. You're gonna have some knockoff silverware. Oh shit. Yeah, so be careful of the silverware you're getting. Make sure you're not getting it from Cambodia, or else you're gonna end up like Damien. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. You can sit there, if you got fake silverware and you got bad teeth, you can no longer blame it on drugs. It was no longer drugs. It wasn't sugar. It wasn't bad water. It was because of the fucking silverware you're eating off of. That's what caused your stomach issue, lead poisoning. Ooh, right? Kidney stones, bitch. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So yes, there is such thing as real silverware. Just like shoes. Just like shoes. There's real shoes and then there's knockoffs. So it wasn't the Meth or Mountain Dew, it was Cambodian silverware. Exactly. That's exactly what it was, bro. That's exactly what it was. Put in a fucking claim and sue the fuck out of that company, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it was Cambodian silverware. It wasn't real silverware made in Thailand. And like I said, it's funny because everything that's made in Thailand is cheap. The drugs, the women, the lady boys, and most importantly of all, the toys. Don't ever, that's where all your dollar store toys, read the label, made in Thailand. You buy Thai-made toys, they're gonna fall apart. They're only gonna last about a week, all right? Just like real Thai people. That's our expectancy. Our life expectancy is very short because the way we're created is super cheap. Now their umbrellas are dope as hell. They handcraft and make their own umbrellas, which is really cool. I was looking at an old photo album from back when I was being adopted when I was 3. When my parents came to visit me in Thailand during for the adoption, they came and introduced me to them. They took me out in the country. We went to Chiang Mai, went to Bangkok, the Golden Palaces, all that cool stuff. We had a tour guide that translated and, would translate to me from my parents. Weird situation. But that's the way it was back then. This is the 80s, like 88, 89. And I remember looking back at old photo album pictures when we were at the Lotus Garden in Thailand. I think it was somewhere up in the mountains. It had to be up in the mountains because it was a really mountainous area. But I remember my parents, I have a picture of my mom holding me in this flower garden. All right, and keep in mind, I'm only 3 years old. This is back in the 80s. All right, in Thailand, we're in some garden. My mom's holding me. They're taking the picture. And it took me until I was about 25 years old to realize, looking at these pictures, that we're literally standing in front of a giant weed plant that's growing out there. I'm looking at it, I've seen enough weed plants in my life at this point in my life to know what it was. So I think I had to been older than 25. I was in the army. I was after my second deployment. I realized this because, in all honesty, real shit. And you guys are gonna trip out when I tell you this. I had, other than real flower, smoking flower, weed, I've seen in real life in high school. I smoked in high school, all right? But an actual cannabis plant, I have never in real life seen a cannabis plant in real life until my second deployment. I was in Afghanistan. I've seen them all the time in high times, right? I've seen pictures. I've seen, I've never really even seen them on TV. I've mostly seen them in High Times. That's about it. It's the only place I've ever actually really seen a weed plant, an actual weed plant. Until my second deployment in Afghanistan in 2010. In 2010, and I ever experienced visually seeing in person a real live weed plant in real life. And I was on a mission. We were in Wardak province in Afghanistan. We were on a patrol, right? We're in a formation walking through this village, and we're walking through this field. And I'm looking around me as I'm walking around, and I'm a squad leader at this time, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, I see these plants that look oddly familiar. Like, I've only seen them in pictures, and I'm like, and I tell my co-squad leader, I tell my co-squad leader, I was like, hey, is this what I think it is? And he's like, yup, don't touch it. And I'm literally like, oh man, I'm about to like pick the tops off of these and shove them in my cargo pocket. And I look behind me, and the LT is behind me. I'm like, man, the one guy that you don't want to get caught sneaking cannabis and shoving it into your cargo pocket is the lieutenant, because that's all lieutenants or officers are good for. All they're good for is paperwork and legal shit. That's all they're fucking good for. They're just like dumbass privates. Like a butter bar second lieutenant is about as dumb as a fucking brand new E1, E2 private. The only difference is he got a college degree. That's the only fucking difference. So yeah, unfortunately the PL, and he's the guy that would have been like, nope, legal paperwork. Like paperwork and legalities all in one. Legal paperwork. Article 15. You can't do that, Sergeant Ung. Like type shit, right? So fuck a cargo pocket. Use your keister. My keister. My ass? Like, no, I would literally have to like take off my gear, take off my belt, pull my pants down, shove the weed up my ass. And see, that takes too long. It's too obvious. People see it. It's not conspicuous at all. Like, I would get caught, and like the moment I pull down my pants, like, what the fuck are you doing, Sarge? Oh man. Oh no, they'll check the back door. They'll check the back door. Tell me your fucking MEPS when you go in before you go to basic, they make you bend over and cough. And the PA, the guy, the doctor that's checking you out is some old ass motherfucker, like in his fucking goddamn 80s, 70s or 80s, and his bony little finger and the fucking white gloves, and he literally shoves knuckle deep, guys, knuckle deep. Real shit. It's not pleasant. It burns. Oh, but yeah. So that was the first time I ever seen cannabis in a real life. And then I didn't start growing until shortly after I got out of the Army. I was living in El Paso, Texas, and I literally had collected a whole bunch of seeds from smoking Kush, as we call it in Texas. Kush is or chronic, as you would say, Kush or chronic, with good weed, good bud. Everything else was Reggie, came in bricks, you know. So I would save my seeds for my chronic purchases, my chronic weed. Of course, they always came with seeds and shit. And so I would plant them. And Texas was amazing. I did get a lot of hermaphrodites, though, I'm not going to lie, because that was the first time I grew. I didn't know shit about growing. So I literally had like a whole bunch of fucking wild weed plants growing in my garden. And I had lettuce, I had carrots, I had onions, I had tomatoes, I had basil, cilantro, I had a pumpkin patch, all sorts of shit, and all around surrounding it, I was growing weed plants, just wild weed plants. I would just throw my seeds, plant my seeds, and just let it grow. I wouldn't top it, I wouldn't trim it, because I didn't know about that. So I would have these weed bushes in my backyard. And one time I ended up getting in, actually I couldn't even consider myself getting in trouble, but I had a suicide attempt at one point in my life in El Paso, Texas, when I think it was like the second time I ended up getting hospitalized. Most of you already know the story, so we're not going to go deep into detail on that. But cops came. Point is, the cops came. I was in my backyard. The cops are all fucking looking around in my man shed, this and that, and, you know, just looking around. And two of the cops were standing in front of me. I was sitting in a chair, leaned up against my house, and in between me was the walkway. We have a porch, like a covered porch, and then a walkway that went to the back driveway that went to the detached garage. And along that walkway, I had about 6, 7 fucking weed plants, and they were about waist high at this point, growing from the ground, literally waist high. These were obvious. These weren't like, oh, what is this? Huh. You know, you could tell by this point that it was a fucking weed plant. And these two cops are questioning me, asking me all these questions and this and that. And one of them is literally walking into my garden, like stepping in my tomatoes and walking through my fucking weed plant. Not a single one of them said a fucking thing. None of them said a single word about my plans. Not a single one. Didn't even bring it up. I don't even know if they knew what it was since they were in Texas. They probably lived in Texas their whole life, didn't even grow a single plant, never seen a single plant in their entire life. Do you know that people will go their entire life without ever seeing a real life weed plant? And I was almost that guy. Guys. It's all planned the way the 4 next shitty candidates look good. What the fuck? Are we talking politics? Are you guys serious right now? We're trying to talk about weed, and you guys are talking about Joe Biden and fucking Bobby. I don't fucking know who the fuck you guys are even talking about. The only name I see on there is Joe Biden, or you didn't even say Joe Biden, but I don't know. Why are we talking politics, guys? We're going to take a quick breather. I'm going to get some water real quick. I'm going to give you some music. Make sure you guys tune in with us on the relevant app on mixler.com/Mountain High X Radio CO. And, of course, follow us on Facebook for now. Come the summer, we are going to be moving away from the Facebook machine. We will no longer be on Facebook except for our paid ad campaigns for commercials, advertisements, shit like that. But we are stepping fully away from Facebook come the end of summer, and we will have our official webpage up and running with all the information, all the podcasts, the radio station, all the information, all the news, all the videos, all the music, everything that you need on Mountain High 10 Radio on our official page at the end of the summer. So fuck Facebook. I hope it crashes and burns eventually. And come join us when we are officially up on our official page. But for now, a lot of our content is being moved to the relevant app, to our brand new social media platform. And we're trying to get you all on there. I believe tomorrow we're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing giveaways for all the new members that joined us on the relevant app, on the Mountain High X Entertainment Vibe, or the MHX 420 influencing page Vibe on the relevant app. So make sure you guys join us and get a chance, your last minute chance to be entered into a raffle drawing to win some cool prizes from Mountain High 10 Radio. So, hell yeah. My son almost got me busted with the landlord. I was moving the plant inside, and my son says, "Are you making weed?" As the landlord is walking out front. Oh, dang. Jesus. That's crazy. But yeah. All right. We'll be right back. Give us like 5 minutes, and we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Get your friends tuned in. Give us a like. Give us a share. And tag your friends. Have them join us here at Waking and Baking. We're going to come back, take another dab for you.
Need to stand out. I keep an extendo disclosure and get shut out. You know that it's covered, I'm keeping my mask out. I am real shooter than booty. I got a blast now. I got them, a guy when I show him the skies. Like my heart is so dark, so the hurt in my eyes. But baby so bad, said he coming like wishes. I'm loving the smile, but it's kinda suspicious. Got set up again, yeah, these demons is vicious. Had to call on her family, my niggas be with it. Baby so bad, so she holding this bitch, so she remember this shit. So baby, get with you. She gon' drop a body, she gon' drop a pencil. Throw away and you stencil, erase it to evidence. My demons are heaven, saying we can do this shit all over again. We can do this shit all over again.
Plain Bonnie and Clyde, that's in front of me. Play my heartstrings, don't sit right with me. That shit robbery. Dinner for two, pay no mind to me. Play my heartstrings, that's in front of me. That shit robbery. That shit robbery. Don't sit right with me. That's in front of me. Pay no mind to me.
Everybody know my name. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, everywhere we go. I grew up in the bi-state, going through some hard times. I know you got your struggles, but they're not mine. Everybody left me down and dirty for the one time. And I know you really want it, but it's hard time.
Yeah. Ride with me now, vibe with me now. Take a trip to the south side with me now. When times is hard, we tryna come up. So I'm on the grind until the sun up. I do my thing, no, this ain't the same flow. This ain't a game show, don't need the fame, no. I'm a trill OG, stack a little paper, and I'm real low-key. Hit the block, and they still know me. Haters gon' hate, but they still clone me, man. This game is kinda crazy though. Told me and Big Mac is on the radio. Now all these cats that tried to play me though, the same ones that gotta pay me dough. Kinda funny how it works. We gon' stack bread and count money till it hurts, yeah.
I swear I wanna get paid, get played on the radio, on the radio, on the radio. Everybody know my name. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, everywhere we go. I grew up in the bi-state, going through some hard times. I know you got your struggles, but they're not mine. Everybody left me down and dirty for the one time. And I know you really want it, but it's hard time.
Hold up, let me talk it, I'ma rip it on the beat. It's Inky out and BKG, we're never sleeping on the streets. You best believe when it is me, I'm only hitting fire beats. I'm gonna hit the oldies flow, but let me show you how I really be. It's B.I.G. to the M.A.K., I'ma be up on the top one day. I'm smoking, toking, choking, I'm gonna load up, let the choppers break. All I wanna do is sit and count up on them runners, though. Got my girl beside me and she's finer than them all. I'm a punk, first of all, you ain't touching me at all. I had to call my dog like he and grab a feature for the charts. You a boss, got me lost, I'm in the ghetto, where are y'all? Catch me down over on Southgate by the travel star with moms. Who are y'all? Let me start. I'm Big Mac and I'm the boss. He's JT and he's my partner, taking Cali by the stars. About to take this nationwide and bring them heaters for you all. And if you ain't know what our name is, then it's Inky at the stars.
I swear I wanna get paid, get played on the radio, on the radio, on the radio. Everybody know my name. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, everywhere we go. I grew up in the bi-state, going through some hard times. I know you got your struggles, but they're not mine. Everybody left me down and dirty for the one time. And I know you really want it, but it's hard time.
That's right. It's Mountain High 10 Radio, Mountain High X Entertainment, Sarges Wake and Bake, waking and baking your morning and starting your morning off right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got Cameron Cortez, rap star himself, tuning in with us. We're going to throw on a little something special for you guys since he's tuned in. Make sure you guys give us a like, give us a share. We're going to get some of that rap star power to my people on here, coming up on the playlist this morning. It is find it first. So if you guys are fans of Rap Star, make sure you guys tune in with us. We got it coming up after these commercial break, or after for our drop and suicide hotline commercial coming up next, guys. So tap in. Has Beef, thank you for the like and share. Michael Green, thank you for the like. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, you guys are tuned in with us here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour. Brought to you in part by Mountain Ranch Entertainment, Relevant App, Empire Radio, and ICU. We're going to take another stab for you guys this morning. Timmy Boys, Red Hat said hi, whoop whoop. All my juggalos out there, give us a like, give us a share, tag your friends. Get them on here, waking and baking with us this morning. Yeah, we got that rap star all the way from PA. From Pennsylvania, coming at you, blasting out nationwide and worldwide right here on Mixler and the Relevant app, Mountain High X Entertainment Vibe. Join us. How's everybody doing? Who's ready for another dab? Actually, you know what? Let's get that power to my people, power to the people. I would take a dab. Get it. We got some of that orange sherbet for you guys. And here's some rap star.
You know, I want to make an anthem. Okay. Like, remember when rappers had anthems? Yeah, I remember. I want to create or recreate that move. Okay. Something like, well, kick that shit. Power to my people. To my people. We got power. Power to my people. My people got power, right? Power to my people, my people got power. I say my people got power. Come on, the whole world is out. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is out. Roll call. Boricuas, morenos, nativos. Lo Chicano, Mexicano, or the Latinos. You know I do it for my black and brown hermanos. So let's shout it all the way to the São Paulo. Power to my people have power. Every other day we taking a hater shower. From the racist to hypocrites, no punk is cowards. We don't die, we multiply by the hour. Go ahead, do it again, pump your fist. It's time to show these what it is. So tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Come in. There's straight the number, so let's handle biz. The revolution will be televised, eyes wide, no TV gas. First person narrative, the cameraman just right outside. Soldiers, all information marching in a perfect line. Yeah, people so extraordinary, so resilient. Invented in every sense, so brilliant. I ain't down with that fuck shit. You ain't down with that fuck shit. Respect me when I buck shit. Salute to the youth or not. Juries are fighting for that justice. No way you can touch this. No way you can hush this. Governments all corrupted. It's the R to the A to the P, STA to the R times 2. I'm fighting for you, and you. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is out. All for one, or just one for all. Together we stand, to the battle we fall. You ain't down with the cause, then go get your hike on. I'm Huey P. Newton with a Pittsburgh fitted on. Yeah, Afro Boricua, I'm way strong. I'm Jaja Yemenis with a bulletproof vest on. This is for my gente, the show, our brighter day. Strive for greatness, let nothing get in your way. Wanna buy some land, wanna buy an estate. This financial growth, homie, it starts today. We the blacks, we the reds, we the browns, we say it, we loud, say it loud. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours.
Woo. Fucking winded. Waking and baking your morning. That's some rap star. Power to the people all the way from the East Coast, Pennsylvania. Make sure you guys go check them out on all media platforms. hanging out with us here. Thank you guys for tuning in. You just woke up. It's dab time. Let's smoke it up, ladies and gentlemen. Get that sativa in your system and wake your asses up. Colorado Springs is a beautiful day today. Very sunny, very clear. It is currently 68 degrees right now. Feels like 66. Gonna get it to the high of 77. Cooling down a little bit later this weekend. Friday at a high of 68. Saturday a high of 67. And Sunday with a high of 63 or 66. And Monday we're gonna get some thunderstorms with a high of 63 degrees. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Got some pretty decent weather. Not too bad here in Colorado. And perfect for tomorrow because we are going to be live and in effect at the Steel Pan PMP, downtown Colorado Springs, with none other than Pueblo, Colorado, and one of the rapidly uprising local artists out here in Colorado, Van Demand, going to be headlining the stage tomorrow night. Make sure you guys get your tickets. There's a few pre-sale tickets out available from any of the opening artists that are going to be performing on the bill tomorrow night. Otherwise, you can get your pre-sale tickets. Today's your last day to get $10 pre-sale tickets online on Eventbrite.com. Tomorrow or tonight at midnight, the prices on Eventbrite will be going to the regular price at $15. So make sure you guys get it in while you can. Don't miss out. This is an amazing talent, amazing artist, and has been putting in a lot of work this year. Not only with his stage performance, his production, his music, his team, Level Up Entertainment. Really smashing it out there in Colorado, man. We got Van Demand tomorrow, April 29th. Doors open at 8. I believe it's an 18 and up show. And yeah, it's kicking down. It's going down. Like I said, doors open at 8. $15 cover. Tell your friends. Tell your family, tell your girlfriends, tell all of them people out there in Colorado. Tomorrow's going to be lit. Really excited. And then I know a lot of these artists are going to be taking a little bit of a break throughout this summer because we got a lot of things planned towards the end of summer with our upcoming tour, the Sarges and Joker Idiots Across America tour, happening August and September. And we got quite a few people out here from Colorado that's going to be involved with that. And I'm really excited, especially working with our local artists, our local community, our friends. They're amazing friends. They're amazing people out there. And, of course, there's those people out there that are like, you guys are in your own world, you know. And that's the biggest thing I see out here in Colorado because, you know, real recognizes real. All right, and I'm not saying that in a gangster standpoint because I'm not at all, not 100%, not at all from the streets. Yeah, I lived in Brooklyn. Yeah, I hung out on the streets, but I'm not from the streets. Wasn't raised in the streets. You know, I was actually raised very properly and, you know, and taught very well. As much as me and my parents really didn't get along, they taught me a lot of stuff. So, but it was never about the streets. I'm you know. But there's a lot of people that still talk about community, but only, you know, still stay within their circle. And, you know, and it may seem, you know, Mountain High 10, we have our own circle, but if you guys really look deep into Mountain High 10, we have worked with so many fucking artists in the last 6 years we've been running. And it has been the biggest honor and the biggest privilege for you guys to allow us to do what we do for you guys. So, and throughout the journey, you know, we've made quite a lot of friends, a lot of followers, a lot of fans. We've lost a lot of friends. We've lost a lot of rappers that, you know, just parted ways because of differences and different ideas and views of the stupidest shit, you know, most importantly, like politics, you know, and it's sad that we let these things affect our lives and our friendships, you know, like, oh, I can't be your friend because you don't believe in this, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, you know what I mean? I accept, you know, that I am as human as everybody else. You know, and yes, I do. Sometimes I admit I do portray myself to be a very, I guess you would say, important or powerful guy, because that's my mindset. That's my mindset. You know, if I'm gonna lead from the front, you gotta lead, and you gotta have the confidence to lead. But at the same time, you gotta know what you're doing. So there's a lot of people that talk and don't do their research, and there's a lot of people that talk that say, you know, they're about community, but I have never seen you not once at any of my shows. You know, like, come on. You can't claim that you're about community if you haven't dipped and involved yourself with everybody out here. And there's so many people out here. And that's our biggest thing. Mountain High 10, we give everybody a chance. We give everybody a chance. We do things very professionally. We do everything by agreements. I know I've broken a lot of hearts the last month or so. Especially with these agreements, because we have implemented a new cancellation fee clause in our agreements. So one of our biggest problems is artists committing to get on a show, and as a promoter, of course, I'm going to give you credit for being on the show if you lock in your performance slot with us, which entails putting you on the flyer, mentioning your name in the advertisements, the commercials, all the posts, all the event pages, and whatnot. So that takes time. That takes money. Promotion costs money. Advertisement costs money. I'm sorry. Promotion is not free. You want to promote, get your fucking family members and get your friends to promote your shit. There's your free promotion. But when you go through a service like us, you know, and it's not so much about the money, it's about the time. It's about the time. So we spend all this time promoting your name on a show, and you don't show up. You just wasted my time. You just wasted like a month of me promoting your name, and you're not going to show up. So that's why we have a cancellation fee clause on our agreements. And unfortunately, we had a few people that got a little butt hurt about it. But you know, as a business, we have to be able to cover ourselves. And one of the biggest issues that I have, especially with other promoters, and I just don't understand, you know, because I've learned to use agreements. I've learned, put it on fucking paper, because apparently people's word sometimes don't mean shit. You know what I mean? So that's why we have agreements. I learned the hard way. I've been screwed over several times. And that's how I learned. That's how we learn, by getting screwed over. Of course, nobody wants to get screwed over. That's the worst thing to happen in the world. But I advise everybody should experience it at least once. At least once. More importantly, because one, you know what it feels like. Two, you'll learn from it. You will learn. The first time you get fucked over, you will learn, ladies and gentlemen. Sunflowers Tomato, what do you guys charge? Could charge $500 for, I won't care because I never cancel. Exactly. And it's, you know, and it's a business, guys. This isn't, you know, if you guys want music to be a hobby, then cool. That's fine too. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you are taking the next step and locking into performances and shows, that's a whole nother ball game you're playing. If you want it to be a hobby, don't lock in on shows that require agreements, that require buy-ons, that require promotion, that require, you know, a commitment. You know, that's what open mic nights are for. Wednesday nights at the Steel Pan PMP, Wednesday nights at Acme Bar. That's what open mic nights are for. You show up, you bring your thumb drive, you sign in, and you wait for your turn to perform. So, you know, if that's what you guys want to do, then that's absolutely fine. But, you know, when agreements are involved, when there's a certain level of production value and quality and effort and promotion that is being put into an event, you are making a commitment. You are making a commitment. You are giving that promotion company your word that you are coming and performing, and you are coming to do a job which is to perform and network with the people at the show. So, you know, and many artists don't understand this. Many artists don't understand this. And many other artists don't understand the concept of agreement, because I see so many of my friends still not using agreements. You know, and all it takes is simply something as small as writing the terms on a napkin or a receipt or piece of fucking snotted up tissue, right? As long as it's legible, you can read it and both parties sign it. That is an agreement. I can wipe my ass with it and it's still a fucking agreement. So, you know, and when you do agreements, you know, make sure you set the terms right then and there. Once the show is over, everybody's paid up, agreement is honored and done, completed, that's it. That doesn't mean a week later come back and try to charge me for something that wasn't discussed in the original agreement. Agreements don't work like that, guys. Read it, wrote it, blew it. Right. I need to get some typed up, and they're pretty easy. And a lot of you guys out there, you know we're friends. You know I'm here. I will help you. I will help you guys. If you need agreements, I can write up a basic template where all you gotta do is fill in the blanks. You literally just gotta fill in the blanks and then type in your details of the specific terms and agreements. There's space to do that. But if you need templates, let me know. I can help with that. And you know, because we're all here. We're all here to help. We're all here to come up together. And that's what the true meaning of being there for your community and being there and helping your community and helping everybody come up, you know. And you know, there's a certain level of professionalism. You know, you want my help, then the only thing I ask in return is keep professional. Don't make yourself a bad name, because now, you know, because I'm involved, I'm helping you, you know, and you know, and I'm doing this out of choice, you know what I mean? So I don't have to. I could be charging everybody, you know, $1,000 for this, $1,000 for that, you know, when it comes to certain things. So, but I don't. I'm here to help the music community. You know, and that's what, when you say I'm here for my community, I support the community. That's what supporting community is. Not saying that you support community and then only do shows that you're involved with and hang out with the circle and crew that you're involved with. You know, like, no, you support the community. You should be out there being involved with like all the city events, like finding out how you can get involved with that, whether it's like just even as small as setting up a booth with your merchandise or performing, you know, shit like that. Being out there and supporting it, supporting city events, supporting other people's events. And I've given this spiel to many of my artist friends too, which, you know, it still stands, you know. You know, as much as our busy lives and busy schedule may not always allow or permit it, at least make at least once a week, 1 day out of the week, you know, where you set aside time, where you're scheduled, you know, like, okay, we're going out this place this week, we're going to this place next week, we're going to go check out this restaurant this week, you know, and we're going to check out reviews, and, you know, and actually be involved, you know, be involved in the shit that's going on in our city, you know, not just what's going around in your own bubble. As much, you know, a lot of people are like that. People only want to stay in their bubble, which, you know, there's a way to stay in your own bubble, but still know what's going on out there, and you know, and being able to experience out there, because that's the most important part, is experiencing your city, knowing your city. And that's how you become popular. The more you know your city, the more people will know you. You go to an establishment, introduce yourself everywhere you fucking go. Hey, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. you know. But people don't realize. You spend over 80% of our day wherever it is we go, just minding our own business, doing our own thing. You know, that last time you went to Walmart, when was the last time you went to Walmart and introduced yourself? No, I bet you the last time you went to Walmart, you were there to go get groceries or go get something in the electronics section or get clothes or go find something, go to the checkout aisle and fucking bounce, right? Being hurt and broke. See, and you don't have to be broke to go network. There's so many free things that you can go do, public places that are free that you can go to. And a lot of you guys live in Denver. You guys live in a populated city where people are always there, you know? It's to the point where you're like fully known, like you're a celebrity. Everybody already knows who you are, you know? That's when you can settle down. That's when you can be like, tell the paparazzi to fuck off. Like, leave me alone, man. I'm trying to enjoy my day. And you like not follow me, you know, type shit. When you get in that kind of attention, what up, Brendetti Gonzetti? I've been seeing some of your music, man. I've been seeing some of your videos, bro. Pretty dope EDM DJ, man. Working those turntables and shit, dude. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I tell the greeter, welcome to Walmart, China. Wait, what? What the fuck? Welcome to Walmart, China. Welcome to Walmart. Yeah, the greeter. Welcome to Walmart. You welcome to Walmart. Oh, man. But yeah, no, every opportunity you take, you know, even if it's just, you know, I know people go to 7-Eleven, anywhere you go that's a public place. Always introduce yourself. You know, it's not being big-headed. It's like, hey, so you're telling the world that you're here. That's all. Man. So, before we wrap things up, we're going to take one more dab. We'll take one more dab for you guys, for those who are just joining in with us here on the Wake and Bake. Waking and baking your morning and starting your morning off right. Don't forget to come out. Don't forget to get your tickets for Van Demand for tomorrow night. There's still a few physical pre-sale tickets floating around, so make sure you guys get with any of the artists that are performing on the bill. You just find the flyer on everywhere, on all our pages, my profile, Mountain High X Entertainment, everywhere, the event page. White Widows, yeah, let's smoke it up. Yeah, get your tickets. And also for those up and coming artists that can't afford a producer right now or a mix engineer, or just has music that they self-produce and it just ends up sounding like shit. I'm doing kind of an internship, a self-internship right now, where I'm offering anybody that's got Logic Pro. Logic Pro, if you use Logic Pro, a lot easier. I can open up my Logic session, all your tracks right there, unfiltered, unequalized, uncompressed, unmessed with, all there, and clean them up. So I'm doing mixed down mastering services right now, and cleaning up tracks, just simply cleaning up tracks. I'm not gonna add effects and all that stuff. A lot of effects. I at the minimum, a basic chroma verb and a stereo delay. So as far as automation, and so yeah, so I'm learning audio production right now. So if anybody's got any projects, any songs that need mixed down, send it my way. First one's a trial. If you guys like it and want to utilize me, then, you know, to clean up your tracks, then I'll let you set your price. So Apple Blossom in Winchester, VA. Okay, I'm just a little Going to have a little sparkler and play some Vicente Fernandez. Here we go, come here. You like tacos with pico de gallo? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, oh my God, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh man, you guys be talking some crazy shit. All right, what am I supposed to be doing here? I am stoned right now, and that means I need to get the fuck out of here. Make like a trade and get the fuck out. Alright, we're gonna do the oh man, I'm getting cotton mouth again, dude. Oh, of course. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get some water real quick.
I've been getting money, you can see I'm on a mission. Catch me in the booth, cooking up like in the kitchen. Ballin' on these niggas like my last name was Pippin. Or better yet, AI, cause the niggas stay fly. Oh my, you know you ain't fucking with me. I go hard when I hop on the motherfucking beat. Now, what's my name? Riz. Now I be Riz. What's my name? Riz. Sing that shit, bitch. Do this shit like every day. It's like this and like that, nigga. I never played. What's my name? Riz. Now who I be? Riz. What's my name? Riz. Sing that shit, bitch. You know you ain't fucking with me. I go hard when I hop on the motherfucking beat now.
Alright, so you guys know how when you open up the fridge and you're like super fucking stoned and your whatever's in your fridge, you know, your Tupperware, your drinks, your vegetables, your milk carton, your eggs start talking to you and they're like, eat me, drink me, right? Well, that's exactly what happened with my daughter's iced tea. So I jacked her iced tea, literally calling my name, saying, drink me, drink me. Yeah. So, it definitely helped though. And she added sugar to it. It was originally unsweetened iced tea. And clearly my daughter added a shitload of sugar in it. She's definitely my daughter. Oh man. But yeah, munchies, getting high and getting munchies is two totally different things from opening up the fridge and your food literally talking to you, like growing eyes in a mouth. That's it. No arms or legs, just eyes in a mouth, and just start talking to you and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? All right, let's take this dab, guys. Last dab of the hour. If you guys are tapping in with us here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour, waking and baking your morning and starting your morning off right. Don't forget to support New Lungs for Sarge by donating $1 or more at the Cash App. $ New Lungs for Sarge. For less than a cup of coffee a day, you too can support New Lungs for Sarge. Because I don't drink coffee. Speaking of coffee though, because I before we take this dab, I do need to put out where is it? God damn it, there it is. Motherfucking Happy Bean Project. The Happy Bean Project. If you guys like coffee, I guess there's a military-owned coffee company called the Happy Bean Project. There's a blend they have, a new blend, the M240 blend, which I assume is named after the M240 Bravo machine gun. Yup, veteran-owned and operated company that sells it. Yup, coffee. A taco a day keeps the doctor away. That was Tuesday. It's Thursday. Alright, let's torch this bitch up. Let's get the music cued. Get it. Are you tired of being overcharged for beats?
Blanco Beats.
Are you tired of using YouTube beats?
Blanco Beats.
Are you tired of just not good quality beats?
Blanco Beats.
Then get your beats today with Blanco Beats, BLONKO on Facebook and Instagram. Get your affordable, all-exclusive, and great quality beats with
Blanco Beats.
Original sponsors of Mountain High 10 Radio, hashtag Team MHX.
Yo, this is Bishop the MC from Team MHX. You are now tuned in to Mountain High 10 Radio on www.mixler.com/Mountain High 10. Smoke that shit if you got it.
So they wanna see me dead, pushed down in the fucking ground. Ay, yeah. So they wanna see me dead, pushed down in the fucking ground. Yeah. Ay. So they wanna play you cooking. So they wanna, yeah. Wilder got me going crazy. So they wanna, yeah. So they wanna see me dead, pushed down in the fucking ground. Only thing showing is my hair when I'm fucking down. All these stupid lanes, stupid fucking damn clowns. Get the fuck out of my town, I don't fuck with you now. Cause I caught the beans and I'm up now. These stupid friends I got now. They seen the life that I live now. But you ain't on no damn crown. So please just sit the fuck down before I put you in the ground.
Who's supporting Pete over there on the MHX page? Woo. Oh. Oh. Breathe, man. Oh, yeah. All right. Whew. Dang. Of emotion. Like an emotional China pole shop coming around like, what, Zach? What, Zach? Oh, fuck. All right. It's auto switching. Oh, shit. That's funny. All right, guys. Whew, that is about all the time that we have for this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tapping in and tuning in with us and joining us, waking and baking your morning and starting your morning off right here, all the way from Colorado. Oh, man. Tune in next time. We're going to be on tomorrow morning. We'll come on tomorrow morning, smoke it up with you guys. Get ready for that Man to Man show tomorrow. It's going to be lit. Steel pan, pizza, beer, and cocktails. It's going to be awesome tonight. Spun by DJ Mix Signal. Make sure you guys get that. And just to let you guys know, the lineup. We're going to have some T-Royal music for you guys. Some Eilish, Con Man Kitty, some Hazardous, Anti-Famous, and Artless Collective. Going to be opening up all for Van Demand. It's going to be an awesome show. Amazing performances, amazing performers. So don't forget to get your tickets. Don't forget to come out. It's Friday night. We made it Friday night for you guys so you can enjoy your weekend, the start of your weekend. And we'll see you guys next time here on the Sarges Wake. Make sure you guys follow us on the relevant app, on all our social media platforms, and especially Google. And of course, tune in on Mixler.com/Mountain High X Radio CO, or on the Mixler at Mountain High X Radio CO, or on the relevant app on the Mountain High X Entertainment 5 for your music, a local up-and-coming independent artist Monday through Friday, your Hump Day playlist on Wednesday, and your Golden Oldies on Sundays. Block rotation here. blasting out nationwide and worldwide. So thank you for those drops. We will see you guys next time. Stay high, stay medicated, stay free. It's your boy, the Sarge. We'll see you guys next time.
Falling apart, well, you get me mad. Hey, but I'm so glad I'm changing. Alone inside my head, not a waiter in the dark. And ever since we love, yeah, your life falling apart. Falling apart and I love it, but let it go. Not thinking about where I started, ain't right, and don't let it show. Mistakes that discarded, I ain't broken hearted. Hurts to see me on the come on, baby, yeah, you should be mad. Hey, babe, but I'm so glad I'm changing. Mountain high, hello, hello, come and get stoned, let's go, let's go. Wake and bake with the Sarge, early on the radio, late on the radio, radio. So, mountain high, hello, hello, come and get stoned, let's go, let's go. Wake and bake with the Sarge, early on the radio, late on the radio, radio. Every day I wake up and I turn on the radio. Listen to the Sarge, cause that's my homie, yo. Stirring up your mornings like hot cocoa. We're keeping your late nights going like a hot ho-ho. Anything less than respect, that's a big no-no. Do you know the best way to wake? Of course it is Mountain High 10. Wake and bake. Let it brighten up your day. Artists submit today. Playing locals, going coastals. I wanna get signed, so I'm staying hopeful. Put them buds up in the sky. Put them buds up in the sky. Yell to the world, this is Mountain High. Getting blasted, getting manifested. Salute to the soldiers overseas fighting terrorists. Do a quick Mile High salute. If you don't like our ways, so get the boot. Shout out to all the veterans, so say it with me. Mountain High, hello, hello, come and get stoned, let's go, let's go. Wake and bake with the Sarge, early on the radio, late on the radio, radio. So, Mountain High, hello, hello, come and get stoned, let's go, let's go. Wake and bake with the Sarge, early on the radio, late on the radio, radio. Families who've lost, families still in the mix like Tupac's music. Rest in peace to the dead soldier. So come on, grab a lighter, light that bowl, get higher, smoke it all out like a firefighter. Even if you don't smoke, this world's no joke. Even if you're not in the military, outside is still risky. But don't act all freaky unless it's with your lady. That was my PSA. So grab your buddy and smoke today while you listen to Mountain High 10. Mountain High 10. Mountain High 10. Kick it with the homie early in the morning. What a better way to start off the day with the radio and a smoke relay. Hits like last night's sex stuck on replay. Mountain High, hello. Mountain High, hello. Come and get stoned, let's go. Wake and bake with the Sarge, early on the radio, late on the radio, radio. So, Mountain High, hello. Come and get stoned, let's go. Wake and bake with the Sarge, early on the radio, late on the radio, radio.
Mountain High 10 Radio is a proud military veteran-owned, operated, and supported station, and we support the prevention of suicide across the nation. So if at any time you feel depressed, need help, or just need someone to talk to, be sure to call the National Suicide Hotline at 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255.
In the sad, hurtful world that I call mine, I've seen so many go and take their own lives over guilt, hatred, or even thoughts of their own fear, like as if no one was there to lend an ear or even hear their lonely cries for help. No more love for themselves, no more love for the world, hanging from the top shelf or the top bunk with their own belt. Can you explain to me why the heck am I even here? What is my purpose in life, and what is this pain that I feel? These traumatic scars of memories now past. Why did I even go over there? Did I choose the right path to go and fight a war, taking lives that weren't mine? These scars will always be there, but eventually will heal with time. And now all you wanna do is take your life off the line, but in the end I know it's not worth it. There's always that one thing to keep you going, keep you up, and that's hope. Just gotta know how to work it. It's worth it.
And be sure to share this hotline number with your battle buddies and any other veterans that may need help, and help us continue the mission of saving a veteran's life. Again, that suicide prevention hotline is 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255. This ad is brought to you in part by the men and women of our armed forces and Team MHX, Mountain High 10 Radio.
What up out there from the 719? It's your homeboy Little Addy, the Wolf Man. You listen to me here on Mixler.com/Mountain High 10. Tune in and keep it lit. Out! On Mountain High 10.